After the Proton X90, there's another car to celebrate 40 years of Proton. This is the car you've all been waiting for. Finally, a sedan after the Proton and Geely partnership. This is the Proton S70. Let's check it out. Proton calls the S70 a C-segment saloon, as you can tell by its name, S70 and also the X70, so they both belong in the C segment. We have 4 variants of the S70, and surprisingly, it doesn't start with the standard variant. So we have the Executive, we have the Premium, we have the Flagship, and the Flagship X. So now at the front, we get LED headlights for the treetop variants and halogen headlights for the lowest variant. Of course, at the front, we'll always get an infinite weave, albeit an evolved version of it. And this Songket-inspired design, you can also see it on the inside, and we'll get into that just a bit. Wheels are 16 inches in size for the Executive and the Premium variants, and 17 inches in size for the Flagship and the Flagship X variants. Tyres are a set from Goodyear. Unfortunately, keyless entry is for the driver door only. But one plus point of the S70 is you actually get disc brakes all around, so front and back. Both are disc brakes, and at the back, suspension setup is a torsion beam setup. And just to recall, this S70 is built on the Geely BMA platform. Now this is the first time we're seeing a sedan from the Proton-Geely partnership, so this rear end design is really something new to all of us Malaysians. I'd say it is quite nice with the LED tail light design. And this preview unit right here comes with a body kit all around, which includes a trunk lip spoiler. I think it looks pretty nice. The S70 gets the same 1.5-litre turbocharged MPI engine as the lower variants of the Proton X50. So that means that it makes 150 horsepower and 226 Newton meters of torque. All power is sent to the front wheels only, and the engine is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. As of now, there are no TGDI options for the S70. We've driven the car for a bit, and all we can say is that it doesn't disappoint Proton's reputation for good handling. It's also faster than most B-segment saloons, so that's pretty cool. Now let's check out the cabin of the Proton S70. So as for screens, we get a 10.3-inch screen for the digital instrument cluster and a 12.3-inch floating infotainment head unit. Now this is the first time we're seeing an interior like this in a Proton, and I do feel like we have to point out some rather clever things inside here. So for one, this center console has 2 stages, so there's a bottom one right here for more stuff, and the glove box opens with a touch of a button right there. There's also another storage space in front of the wireless mobile phone charging pad. Now the USB ports are also quite clever inside the Proton S70. So there's a USB-A port right here in front of the wireless mobile phone charging pad, and there's another one at the headliner for your dash cam. That's pretty neat. Ergonomics are pretty spot on in the S70, so the steering wheel comes with tilt and telescopic steering adjustment. The center console armrest position is nice, and the seats are also decently comfortable. And talking about the seats, only the driver's seat comes with electric adjustment. Now, if we're talking about cubby spaces and conveniences, I do believe that this wireless mobile phone charging pad could be designed better so that it could charge 2 mobile phones at once. Instead, we get this design which can only charge 1 phone at a time. Other than that, well, the cubby spaces in the S70 are quite alright. Center armrest storage box size is decent, and you get a large door bin. And before I forget, the other Songket-inspired design in the S70 is the soft touch trim on the dashboard. So that's a really nice touch. Now I know that Proton refers to the S70 as a C-segment saloon, but sitting in the second row right here, I would say it is closer to a B-segment saloon instead. Still, it's a nice space to be in. There's still a decent amount of soft touch materials in here. You also get luxuries like a USB-A port, a USB-C port, rear aircon vents, some pockets behind the front seats, and a center armrest with 2 cup holders. And before I forget, well, the S70 also comes with a sunroof, albeit not a full panoramic one. Boot space in the S70 is rated at 500 litres, and there are 2 good reasons to get it over its alternatives. One is the 60/40 folding rear seats, and 2 is the available spare wheel. Safety-wise, the S70 comes equipped with autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, rear collision warning, a 360-degree camera, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, intelligent cruise control, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, lane centering control, traffic sign formation, intelligent high beam control, lane change assist, door opening warning, and rear cross traffic alert. So that's the S70. 4 variants and prices have yet to be confirmed. As usual, for more information, head on to AutoBuzz.my.